Hey guys, this week's lesson is going to be about compound words. Now I know in Miss Noble's class we've talked about compound words, and a compound word is when you take two different words and put them together. Well, I've made some little Easter eggs since Easter's just happened, and I've written back. Back is one word, and pack is another word. So if I snap those together, I've got backpack. So we're just going to play a little game here with our Easter eggs, and we're going to see what we can come up with. So let's see, on the first one, I've got mail. Wonder what could go with mail. Well, when the mailman brings our mail, they put it in a mail box. So mail is one word, box is another, and if I put those together, I have mailbox. Here I've got rail. Rail is one word, and road is another word. And when I put those together, I make the compound word railroad. Another word, compound word, that we can put together. The first word is sun, and the second word is set. And that's going to be one of our spelling words this week, sunset. We're going to be doing compound words for our spelling words, and I'll go over those in just a little bit. And then I've got dog. Let's think about what could go with dog to make a compound word. Well, dog is one word, house is another, and if I put those together, that makes something new. That makes a dog house. And let's try one more. I've got play. Play is one word. I hope you've been getting to play. And then ground is another word. It's kind of smeared right there. But if I put those two words together, I've got playground. But if you'll notice, I've just bought some little Easter eggs, and I've written those on dry erase markers so that you can go back and erase. And if you have one at home and you want to practice this and play games, you can do that. Or if you just have just a Sharpie, not a Sharpie marker, but a washable marker that you can write on the eggs, and also get a wet paper towel, and it will come right off. So you can use these for different things. You can even use them for math facts or making words. Like if I wanted to do words in the at family, I could write at, and then I could put my egg together and have different words like sat. Or if I change the initial sound, it could be hat. Or if I switch it again and take that H away and put a M, that would be mat. Or I could start it with a cat. Or I could even put a blend there and have full, flat. Or slat. So you could use these little eggs, if you have some after Easter, to do some fun little games with word games with compound words, word families, even some math things. And I'm going to go over our spelling list this week is on compound words, and then it's also reviewing our O, U, and O, W sounds. So if on number one, my compound word is seesaw. So see is one word, saw is another. If I put it together, we have a seesaw. That's what you get on the playground. One person gets on one end and the other gets on the other end, and y'all can go up and down. So some playgrounds have a seesaw on them. The next word is the first word. I'm going to cover up the second word. We have bed, and then time is a second word. So when we put them together, we have bedtime. And then we did this one a while ago. We did sun, and set would be a second word. And when you put those together, you have sunset. On number 4, let's look at that first word. The TH goes with the first word, so I would divide it right there, and we have bath. And then the second word is tub. So when you put those together, you've got bathtub. On number 5, we know that AI makes the A sound, so that word is sail. And then we know OA makes the O sound, and that word is boat. So when I put sail and boat together, I have sailboat. And on number 6, there's a blend there, FL saying full, flag. And then I see sneaky E at the end of that word to make that O say the long O sound. So that word is pole. So we've got flag and pole. So that word is flagpole. Now remember last week we talked about when we hear the owl sound at the end of a word, we spell it with O-W. Most of the time we hear owl at the end of the word, it's going to be with O-W, so that word is how. And then when we hear the owl sound in the middle or the initial sound of a word, we normally spell it with O-U, and that word is out. So when you practice your spelling words this week with compound words, and if you have some extra Easter eggs laying around, get those out and make you some compound word games, or you can just use paper to cut up and see how many compound words you can make, and then cut them in half and then try to match them. Good luck, guys.